Looking back, I can see how dangerously
So I think I'm in a better place compared to many weeks ago. Basically, we talked about a lot of things I've been thinking about. Hello, what's up? I'm David and I'm a video editor based in the Philippines. And at the start of the year, on the 2nd of January 2025, I lost my full-time job as a video editor. So yeah, like on the 2nd day of January, I started looking for work again, and here I am. If you followed my journey so far, I've been going through some ups and downs, and I think this week is a bit of an up, and that's mainly because I was able to rest so much over the weekend. I spent the weekend at my girlfriend's house. We had some guests over, and we basically just spent the weekend resting. So I think I have some energy this week to just work on stuff, since I also have a lot of things going on. Yeah, so I have like 4 things going on right now. I have a 1-week test trial with one creator. I have a 1 video test trial with another, which I'm not too sure if I like his content, since his channel is like the typical entrepreneur type of channel, which I don't vibe with as much. The next is just a production task that I just saw now on my email, and it's for a company that I forgot I applied for. And then last is my 1-month test trial with the mental health company. But since I had this history of always losing my job from companies in the UK, I always want to find something more stable. So yeah, that's my gun ups today. So I'm also on the pill today. I took my ADHD medication just so I can focus today, and also took some coffee, and hopefully it gets me through the day. But I just wanted to at least give you guys some updates on what's going on in my life. And here it is. I'm just gonna be working today. So I think I'm not supposed to show what I'm editing, but here it is. I'm just editing through here. I'll just blur it out. So yeah, I'm just cutting through the footage right here in the bottom section, and then yeah, hopefully I get this done by today. So yeah, we're back at it. If you're also doing work, feel free to just work while I work.
Looking back, I can see how dangerously my teenage years were complicated. I was lost, angry, and confused. Stepping into the unknown with courage and trust could unlock extraordinary possibilities. When we launched our Airbnb business, they're invaluable because they're a constant reminder of where we've been and how far we've come. Those lessons shape the framework we now teach. But most people spend of that cash flow.
Yo, I'm tired. I spent 3 hours straight just editing. Went well. I'm in my first 1 minute after 3 hours of editing, and it was composed of cutting the whole thing. So cutting all the pauses, the the retakes of the video. So the whole video was around an hour, or yeah, around an hour and 20 minutes. Then I cut it to around 20 minutes. So that's a lot of cutting. And then the rest of the time was just spent on making the intro, and now I'm sort of in the main part of the video. I'm still not too sure how I'm gonna edit this one, since it's sort of a life story that he wants. I can't do animations yet. That's the thing. I'm not skilled yet when it comes to After Effects animation, so I'm not too sure how to do this. But we'll learn. I'll just try to figure out how to do it the simplest way I can for now. The creative director did say that I don't have to worry about making any animations, and I can just make it as simply as I can. And yeah, we'll just see how it works. I just want to do my best in this one. So I think I can spend my day today, like even tonight, just trying to finish this edit, just so he has something he can give feedback by tomorrow, and then we have something to work with. But damn, like I'm tired. It's really tiring to edit. But I feel okay with my work so far. I think I was able to do some good work. It's just hard when you're sourcing through like B-roll, and you're not too sure what B-roll is the best fit for the video. But anyway, we'll get there. So yeah, I'm just editing, and I'm happy that my laptop is still hanging on. It's just 8 gigabytes of RAM. Luckily, I'm using proxy files or proxy videos, so I'll be editing in 1080p. But yeah, I want to go for a walk. I'm really tired and I need a break. And I'll have dinner, so that's the thing. Take you guys with me. Just to reflect on the week, I think I'm in a good place compared to many weeks ago. I have a lot of video test trials. My online jobs page profile is getting some attention. I'm getting some messages every now and then. I also got a referral from someone who emailed me because of my YouTube video, so thank you so much for those who are helping me out. So I think I'm in a better place compared to many weeks ago. And it's still progress. Like, even if I don't get the jobs, still progress, since I think at least now I'm getting the test trials for these job opportunities. I just have to keep productive, I guess, and figure out how to get all these trials done so I have a higher chance of getting them. It's kind of challenging though, if you think about it. Like, how do video editors manage applying for multiple jobs if all of them have video test trials? So it means you're editing for every job that you have. What if they overlap? For example, for this week, I have a test trial for one company and then a test trial for another company. Yeah, so I'm figuring out how to manage both of them. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Or if I don't, it's okay. It's just learning how to manage it, I guess. On the way back home.
In the UK, yeah.
I walked onto the basketball team and I made the most out of that college experience. In hindsight, these were some of the best moments of my life. This was with like $100 in my bank account.
Hey, it's crazy. It's 1 a.m. and I just finished editing. Yes, sir. It's just rendering and I'm just waiting for it to finish so I can upload it. Just look at how crazy that timeline is. And I can say it's really crazy. There's like 3 layers of things I did today. Damn, it's a lot. But the first thing I did was to cut the footage. So I just cut everything that I didn't want there. And then second thing I did was add the zooms and the panning out or whatever. I forgot what it's called. So it took me like an hour or so, or maybe even 2, to finish the whole thing, just adding slow zooms and zoom outs and everything else, just so there's mobility everywhere in the video. And then I started adding the pictures, the images, and the videos that I wanted to use. So I added them. I made a format for it, which is like a shutter click with a flash effect. Then it'll show the pictures, so for every picture there's a flash. So yeah, like that was fun, but it took a while for me to make it. Then last, I added the music, and while I was adding the music, I was also like polishing the images and the videos that I was showing. So I think what took took a bit long was searching for music that I liked, music that I thought was fitting for the video. So that took a long time. So damn, like that was a long time. So yeah, like, oh, it finished rendering. Let me just finish this. So let me stop the timer. The total amount of time it took me to edit is 2.3 plus 6. So 6.3, so that's 8, that's 9. 9.5 hours. It took me 9.5 hours today just to finish this edit. And that's crazy. I hope like in the future everything's more organized in the sense that I can edit faster since I know what images and videos they like. I don't know. That's crazy. But this is my first edit for this client. I just hope it's good. But yeah, it's crazy. And I'm tired. I'm not even speaking loudly because my mom's outside. She's sleeping in the gym area because my dad's sick. So yeah, we did it. I'm excited to sleep. And I hope I get in. After this much editing, I hope I do get in. But if not, I'll just use it as portfolio. But damn, that was a lot, man. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. If I got some good night's sleep. Hello, it's day 2 of the week. And after finishing that one video, I need to do more. So I have some revisions that I need to do for a video I edited last week. So that's something I have to do. And then I also have to consider doing some test trials that I have since there are lots more on the pipeline. I think I have some confidence at least today that I'll be able to do it. So that's a good thing. I'm on the pill. I took my ADHD meds just now. And I also had coffee, which is a good thing. Yeah, so I think when it comes to the tasks I am doing now, I feel a bit more at peace with them. Like, I don't feel any fear as much that I won't be able to do them. If I end up not finishing something, like, I'm a bit more chill with it, that it's okay, which I think is good. I think it's a sign that I'm taking life a bit more slowly and I'm not pressuring myself so much, which is a good thing since I do tend to pressure myself to do work. But something I do need to fix, I think, is getting back on having a morning habit since I haven't had a good morning habit for in a while. I had a habit before though, like I was able to do morning meditation, go for a walk in the morning, and I take at least 1 kilometer every day before. But now, like, I don't get to wake up at 6 a.m. anymore. I usually wake up at 9:30 and I get out of bed around 10:30, which is something I need to improve. So yeah, that's something to consider. But it's been hard. Like, I've been trying to build a better habit the past few days, but it's just hard, really, since getting out of bed is still sort of difficult for me. I think it's the meds. When I take my antidepressants, they make me sleepy. So that's a thing. But I think eventually I'll be able to build a habit again. And I should just be kind to myself while I'm still in the process of getting back to having a habit. But I think the most important thing I need is having a pre-work meditation, just so I can have a good mindset before I start work. Since a tendency I do have is I'm a bit panicky. I think about the things I have to do. I think about whether or not I'll accomplish them. And it puts a lot of pressure on me. So yeah, I think I'll do that. So for meditation, I think the key to meditation is 1, being very aware of your thoughts and your senses. So let's say I hear a car outside, I hear a motorcycle. I'll just bring my awareness to it that, oh, I hear a motorcycle, I hear our dogs, they're barking, I hear the birds, they're chirping, and I start from within. They're so noisy. Yeah, they'll stop in a bit. The dogs just stop. Anyway, going back to meditation. Yeah, I think meditation is a lot of bringing yourself to your senses, listening, seeing, and observing everything. So right now I observe the skies, the clouds, I observe the birds that are flying around, I observe the wind, the sound of the wind also, and I feel my feet on the floor, and I feel maybe everything else around the house, like our dogs. We have one dog here, we have 3 outside. I have my mom somewhere in the house, and just feeling things. So I think that's one good thing with meditation. It brings you to the present moment, which, oh, there's a fly, which I don't get to do a lot. So I think having time every day to just bring yourself to the present moment is really important. And also I think like it's a good time to listen to your thoughts, to hear what your thoughts are saying and acknowledge your anxieties. So I've been reading this book, Overcoming Anxiety by Helen Kennerly. And the challenge is I don't remember much of what I've read already since I haven't read in a long time. But the first part of this really talks about making yourself aware of your anxieties and where they're coming from, which is really important according to this book. Being aware of the bodily changes that happens, psychological changes that happens when your anxiety hits, and your behavioral changes. So like, what do you do when your anxiety hits? It's also a lot of the thinking patterns that you have, like catastrophizing, unrealistic standards, overgeneralizing. So a lot of these things. So in meditation, I guess it's also nice to just sit with it. And when you have these thoughts, these anxious thoughts, you sort of try to label them for what they are. Are they over catastrophizing? Are they overgeneralizing? So yeah, like, I think that's something that I should start doing more since I really am a very anxious person. And it's something I've been working on ever since I got diagnosed with anxiety and depression. And ever since, like, I've been working on my ADHD. So yeah, I think you should too. I think you should try it out. Just have maybe 15 minutes every day to just sit and just do your meditation, whatever works for you. But anyway, I gotta work, but I'll do my meditation off camera and then I'll just do work. I just need to edit one short video. They just have some feedback that I need to follow, which is really nice. Like, I like how I'm collaborating with people now in terms of the videos I edit. I'll show you what it looks like. So here's Frame.io, and they can comment on specific parts of the video, as you can see here, which is nice because like I don't need to guess what they're talking about. So that's really a good thing. And yeah, I also see what they like about it and what they don't like. So it's easy for me to sort of pinpoint what I need to edit in the video. So yeah, nothing much else going on today. So yeah, I guess I'll just get to work then. We are done. I just finished editing the whole thing. It was a quick revision, so that was nice. I think Frame.io really made the job easier for me. So now I'm just now I'm just rendering using Media Encoder. So that's nice. Something I also need to do today is to check one of my emails, which is basically just a invitation to a job test task, which was sent to me 2 days ago by the company, and I haven't checked it yet. So I should take a look. Yeah, honestly, there's not much details on the role. Okay, so I'm just gonna check it out now, and hopefully it's not too hard, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Just another test task that I need to go through. I'm not sure if I want to do it still, but I feel like I should. I think it depends on the type of content that it is. Oh, it's asking me to do VFX, which I'm not too confident in. We'll see. I want to see what kind of videos these are though. I think that videos that are very, non-personal, like brands. Let's say for the sleep company I edited for, like, it's not really content that's personal for the creators. Like, they're not talking about life, they're not talking about themselves, they're not talking about anything. They're just talking about the product, which I think is very boring for me. So if this is another product video, then I might not pursue it, since I think I've established that I want to stick with non-product videos. Yeah, I think it's a product video. So let's just see.
No longer work because she had to, but because she wanted to. We bought at the turquoise waters of the Maldives.
Done editing the comments, we're good, and I'm just gonna be waiting for feedback from the creative director, and it's doing well. He did say that I'm doing a good job, and he offered to have me edit some of his personal projects as well. So this is nice, and I'm happy that I'm able to document how this is going so far. I feel like I'll get this job. I just hope that it's stable. That's really the thing. And yeah, I have to think about other stuff, like, should I still keep applying? Should I stop? I don't know. So we'll figure it out. I'm just gonna vibe. But now I'm just gonna take a break. My girlfriend is here. She's resting in the other room. That's why I'm using my brother's room. And I just use this room to work. And I'm also sleeping here because she's using my room to sleep. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take it easy. Good morning. So it's Valentine's Day today. So I think I'm just gonna chill a bit today. Yesterday, after doing some work, I went on a walk with Julia. Basically, we talked about a lot of things I've been thinking about, especially about career. Because now I think I'm doing well in terms of video editing, wherein I have these potential part-time gigs that I can do. But I think one question that's still on my mind is, should I keep looking for full-time work? When I say full-time, it's like I have HMO, I have a regular salary, and when I'm regularized, like, there's no risk of me losing my job. So I'm thinking about that. Since with freelancing, it's not really stable. It's not really something that you're sure will stay for a long time. And I think that's where I'm at now. I need something that's stable. I need to make sure that at least I have consistent money coming in while I build up my savings and everything else. Another thing I'm thinking about is the long-term potential of my career as a video editor. Like, what is there for me, let's say, after 3 years? I think the first question is, do I want to be a senior video editor? Or another question is, do I want to learn the more advanced type of video editing? Like using After Effects for motion graphics, for animations and everything else. Because I think like the senior video editors, they know that. That's what I think. I'm not too sure though. But for me, like, I don't really want to learn animation. Like, I like these types of videos where I just cut and try to build a story out of it, share my story or share another creator's story through my editing. So I'm not really sure if I want to learn the more advanced stuff in video editing. So that's one thing. Going back, aside from that, I'm not sure what's in store for me as a video editor. Do I become a creative director, like one of the people I'm talking to suggested, where you're the one in charge of YouTube videos, like pushing through. You're the one managing the thumbnails, the video editing, the planning of the videos and everything else, and even the video shoot themselves. I have considered it, but I don't know like how much that will be impactful in my life. I'm not sure if I'm gonna enjoy it. So yeah, it's either becoming a creative director, a senior video editor, or it could be me just going into marketing. Because with marketing, like that's a skill you need when growing YouTube channels, growing businesses, and everything else. But if marketing is the future position I'm aiming for, what if that means I should be studying marketing now and not really just video editing? So that's sort of my dilemma, because I'm thinking about the long term now. I'm thinking about the long-term potential, or like what I should be aiming for in terms of my career. With video editing, for me, it's pretty straight to the point, but I don't know how much I can scale my career with it. I think now I'm leaning towards learning marketing, but I don't know, like marketing is a really fast-paced space, so I'm not really sure if I like it. It's sort of the challenge. I had this conversation with some friends, and he wants to help Filipinos find jobs abroad, like in Singapore to be specific. And that got me thinking, like if in 3 years time I wanted to migrate outside of the Philippines, what job will I be qualified for? And I think that's why I'm thinking about this now, since if ever in 3 years time, if I do want to move abroad, how can I get myself qualified for the job positions? So I think this involves researching about the positions they're looking for abroad and creating a pathway for me to learn those things and to be qualified. But yeah, after talking to my girlfriend about it, she did say that it's valid that I'm thinking about the long term, and it's good that I'm thinking about it, but maybe perhaps now I should focus more on just my short-term goals, which is just getting a full-time job. And I think that's valid. I think that's nice, since my mind tends to worry about long-term stuff a lot. I tend to worry about the things that are out of my reach for now, like let's say going abroad, or the future roles that I'll be taking on. That's maybe in 2 to 3 years time, or even a year. So I shouldn't be worrying about them now. I should be focused now on finding a full-time job or finding consistent income. Yeah, like that should be my focus now. So that's something I'm getting myself used to doing, like not overthinking the future so much and just focusing on the now. And yeah, if you're also the type to overthink the future, maybe this is a good sign to focus on like what's within your reach just for a bit, and then worry about the future later on. Yeah, I'll try to do that. It's just hard, when you have this anxious brain, which I have. It's really hard to focus on the short-term things, since I do worry about long-term things a lot. Anyway, today I will just take a chill day. I don't think I'll be documenting it, since I don't want to be bringing a camera around. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. It's just a quick update. I think I want to plan my future videos a lot better, just so I can get a taste of what it's like to be a creative director and to plan content. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this really short video. If you have like anything you resonated with, or you have any questions for me in the comments, feel free to just leave them there. And yeah, like and subscribe if you like this content of me just documenting my life. So yeah, thank you so much, and see you on the next one. Peace.